Hey everyone, today's video is going to be a collective makeup haul. So I purchased a few little things here and there in the last couple of weeks and I thought I would share them with you because we all like a good haul, right? I know I do. I'm going to start with what's on my list because I'm sure I'm going to get the question. So I ordered a few things from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got some liquid lipsticks because I do like them and apparently they improved the formula, which I was excited to test because some of the colors I really enjoy. Some of them were a little but so far these ones are awesome. I'm wearing this one, which is the color Craft, which, how awesome is this? It looks a little darker on my lips than it does in the tube, but how perfect is this? Like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of a darker color than MAC Rebel lipstick that everybody loves. It's, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit different, but it's still out there. It's kind of a beautiful berry matte shade. I'm going to be wearing this a ton for sure. I love that they don't transfer. They feel really comfortable on the lips, so no issue so far with these. I got two more. The first one is the color Trust Issues. Nice name, nice name. So it's a little bit darker, a little bit more brownier red, which actually, let me swatch them on my hand so you can compare the colors. So this was Craft. How stunning is this? Like, I'm obsessed with this color. Trust Issue 2, it's stunning, plus the name's actually really funny, but I've been wearing MAC Sin a lot and I wanted to have something, a liquid lipstick that was that color, but I couldn't find anything that was perfect. Although Kat Von D has a couple shades, but this one is way darker. I love this one. And the other one is gonna look like, what are you doing with this color? Because it's more of a summery, springy shade than winter, but how bubblegum pink is this? This one is the color Unicorn and it's been out for a while, but I've been looking at this color. Three beautiful colors that I got, and like I said, Unicorn is a little bit out there right now, but during the spring I'm sure I'm going to be wearing it. Actually during the winter sometimes I go super girly, sometimes I go like vampy, so depending how I feel I will be wearing those colors for sure. I decided to get a few more things. I got her highlighters. They're called Illuminator. So I got all four of them and not all of them will work on my skin tone as a highlighter. The first one is the one that I'm wearing right now, which is the lightest shade, obviously. It's the color Starlight. So like I said, I'm wearing it today. As you can see, it gives you a lot of a glow and I didn't apply a lot at all. So the glow is just a little bit of this. It's great. I heard a few people say that they were glittery and first time trying it, so I can't say for the other colors, but this one doesn't have any glitter. It's just a beautiful sheen and I love how natural it is if I want to. And this is like two little coats, so I'm sure I can build this up to be like super intense, but let me swatch it. It's just a beautiful like champagne-y white color. If you have fair skin, you will love this one. If you have oh, for a second I was like, did I even swatch it? Yes, you can see, like, that's what I mean by it's glowy. Why is it focusing on my makeup bag? That was weird. So this is the beautiful glow it gives. It's amazing. It's probably the one that I'm going to wear as a highlight the most. On deeper skin tone, you could actually still use this as a inner corner highlight, but you might not want to buy full size. But if you do, you can use it for that. The other one that is really popular is the color So Hollywood that everyone raves about. It's a little bit too gold for my skin tone right now because going into winter, it's a little bit dark, but for now, I can use it easily as an eyeshadow, and as you can see, beautiful gold shade. With the holidays coming up, I know a lot of people will love this, either as a highlight or, in my case, more as an eyeshadow. The one in the bottom, so as you can see, it's a little deeper. I know for a fact I'm going to be able to wear this during the summer. Right now, it's a little bit deep for me, but we'll make it work. The last two shades won't work as highlight on me, but they will as a blush topper, and I can't even open it. I know I'm going to be wearing them a lot over blushes because they're stunning whenever you don't necessarily feel like wearing a highlight, but they kind of do the job. So this one is the color Rivera. As you can see, it's a gorgeous rose gold shade. I know on tan skin, this is going to be stunning. For me, it's more of an eyeshadow, as you can see, or like I said, blush topper, but this is just a rose gold color. I couldn't resist it. It's just too pretty. It's too pretty to pass, but I'm probably going to be wearing it as an eyeshadow most of the time. Not gonna lie. And the last one is the color Peach Nectar, which this one is the one that I'm going to be wearing as a blush topper the most. Because there's no way it's going to work on my skin tone as a highlight, as you can see. It actually might be even a blush, but it might be a little bit intense. Like, yeah. Oh yes. It's gorgeous, but there's no way I can wear this on my skin tone as a highlight, as you can see. but it's amazing. So swatching them, I can see little speck of like glitter on some of them, but it's not very intense. Like I don't feel like it accentuates any pores right now on my skin. I really don't like any glitter, then I would say skip these. But these seem more shimmery than glittery. Last thing I got from Anastasia was the contour kit, the cream one. This is the fair one, which I want to test out how light it was and if it does work on fair skin, because in a few weeks I'm gonna be white. So this is what it looks like. Actually, first impression, I expected it to be lighter than this, because right now I'm going in the direction of fair skin, but even now it seems a little dark. Like this one especially kind of worries me a little. The other ones I can see myself working with them, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see also if they improved the formula or not, because I know a lot of people were saying that the other ones, they had to mix them with like a little bit of oil, otherwise it was too drying. So like I said, in a few weeks, I'll be testing this out in front of the camera and we'll be able to see if it works or not. Actually, let me remove this. Yes, looks much better. Speaking of fair skin, I got a few things from Outlook. If you don't know that website, I'll link it down below. It's just a website that have like flash sales, and they had Illamasqua, and it's not the easiest one to find in Canada. You can find it here and there, but I saw this product and I thought, well, that's my winter shade. It's their white foundation. I've been wanting one for mixing with darker foundation so I can wear them during the winter. Plus I was interested in trying their formula, so I thought, well, that's a 2-in-1. This is the lightest one, which is just RF 100, which I'm guessing is just the white one. So as you can see, it's actually not that far. Actually, let me just first impression this. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my hand so you can see how white it is. Oh yeah, that's white. That is straight up white, which I like to laugh about it, but honestly, in a few weeks, not gonna be that far. But I am interested in trying out. I feel like it seems like pretty thick. I'm curious to see if it's gonna be moisturizing or not, because I was looking at the MAC one, but when I saw this one, it was like 40% off. I was like, okay, might as well try it. Like I kind of don't have a choice. And as you can see, it is straight up white. So I will be mixing this with other foundation soon enough. That way I won't have to like purchase a light shade for like every foundation I love. I feel like it's gonna be a nice thing to try. The next one, I'm a little bit disappointed with it. The swatches online were not very... It's one of their eyeshadow palette. It's the color... Is it just the Compliment palette? I didn't realize that it was also powder but also cream eyeshadow. There's only one cream, but still. And the color were a little off. Like online they looked a little bit more reddish brown than purple. Let me show you. So online, this one, the swatches of this one look like a brownie red color, so I was super interested for it. Like during the fall, I feel like this is the type of eyeshadow I go for, but it looks a lot more purple in person, as you can see. But it's still a beautiful palette. I just don't know, it keeps focusing everywhere. Like, what's up, camera? Like, what you doing? So I will be testing it out. Like, the colors are beautiful, it's just that it's not what I expected. So I hate buying something online when you can't see it and there's like no good swatches. Probably why I do a lot of swatch videos, trying to help out other people that have the same issues. So as you can see, it's pretty. This one is the cream eyeshadow. I don't know, it seems a little like the powders got into it. We'll see. It's my first time trying their eyeshadow, so it will give me an idea at the same time if I do like the formula or not. The packaging is quite bulky, but it's kind of interesting. It's so different, but a little bulky, I'm not gonna lie. Last thing I got, once again, this one was 50% off. So instead of being like 40, it was like $20. So a lot more affordable. Last thing I got, it's probably one that I'm the most excited about. It's one of their blushes. Everyone raves about their blushes and I can never find them, at least not easily. And this one is one of the colors that was like appealing the most to me. Actually, I should be wearing this. I might apply a little bit more as soon as I'm done talking about it, but it's the color Naked Rose, which for a lot of people, it's like, nah, it's a boring blush, but I feel like boring blushes are the one that looks the best on your skin. So boring pink. It's kind of like a dusty pink, like a mauvey pink. I don't know, I like it because it's not overly pink tone. It's not overly cool tone, so I feel like it's gonna be perfect for like the, I'm wearing already a lot of blush, but YOLO. I never say that, why am I saying that? Holy moly, it's pigmented. What did I just do? Does that happen to you? And I just, oops, overdid it a little. Well, it's pretty, but now I know, super pigmented. Okay, let's just swatch it with my finger instead. As you can see, really pigmented. Should have known. I should have unswatched a few things, but holy moly. Like, it's really pigmented. Like, usually blushes don't. Okay. So as you can see, gorgeous color. I'll just have to be careful. Probably use like a stipple brush or something. It's a little bit powdery. I feel like there was a little bit of a going on, but gorgeous color. Let me know what your favorite color is actually, because you never know. If I do like it, I'll probably want more. It's usually how it works, right? Next, MAC. I did a few order online just because I never have a really good experience in store. I know I'm not the only one about that, but I don't know. And plus it's just like, oh, I see this one lipstick and I'm like, oh, there was a code for free shipping. Might as well. And since I'm redoing my MAC lipstick collection lip swatch video, there's a few shades I wanted. Let me know if you think there's other ones that I do need, because I should go on a no-buy afterwards. A few of the recommendations that I was getting, plus a few of the ones that I was just interested, are in here. So yeah, the first one is a cream sheen, which I'm not the biggest fan of cream sheen in general. There's a few colors here and there, and I'm hoping this one will be one of them. It's just a little bit of a darker nude, which I've been really into. I feel like I go back to my like lip swatch video and I'm like, ooh, those are really light. Like You and like Shy Girl, that used to be so popular. I don't reach for them as often, or I use them to mix them with other lipsticks. So I wanted something that could just use on its own. So this is the color Modesty, which it looks, I feel like with the lighting, it looks a little bit more brownier than it is. Let me swatch it so you can see. So this is gonna be a really heavy swatch so you can see it. Obviously, when you do one swipe, it doesn't look like that. Like, let me do one swipe. It's actually pretty pigmented for a cream sheen, so kind of impressed. So as you can see, a couple swatches, you can see it's a little bit more pinky mauvey. Than one swatch, it looks a little bit more brownier. So I thought it would be a great lipstick. I feel like mixed with my natural pigmentation of my lips, it will be a great nude that won't be washing me out. So excited about this one. I'm always like smelling lipsticks and I'm like, ooh, you smell like vanilla. Can't resist you. The other neutral-ish shade that I got is the color Syrup, which is a luster finish. I waited so long to get this lipstick because in general, I don't like luster finishes because I feel like they disappear so quickly from your lips and they have like zero pigmentation, which some people would think the cream sheens are like that, but these last so much better than lusters in general. But come on, I just couldn't resist this color. I feel like I have like a million of these lipsticks. I need to do like a blog post about those and just swatch them on like Instagram and you can see the differences. I feel like you and me will get it. Like we'll see like, oh yeah, this one is more this, more that, but yes, they are very similar, but that's how it goes. Let me swatch this. Again, I'm gonna do the very heavy swatch so you can see what it looks like. It's again like a mid-tone mauvey pink reddish color. It's a little bit of everything, and I feel like again this is the type of color that will look very different on like so many different skin tone. It will suit pretty much everyone because it is pretty sheer, so it will like mix up with your natural lip color and just end up looking the perfect shade for you. So this is like a light swatch, as you can see. Oops, bad swatch, but you get it. So I feel like it looks a little bit more purple lightly swatched, but we'll see how it looks on my lips. And you'll see it on my lips very soon during the lip swatch video. Other two that I got, I can't do a haul without a lot of lipstick. Actually, that's not true. I've done a few, and every time everyone is shocked, so am I, so am I. The next one is a Satin Finish. It looks very similar to another color I own. That's why it took me so long to get it. A year, is that long? Maybe. I got the color Amores, which it looks a little reddier. I feel like it looks more burgundy on camera than it does in real life. I'll swatch it so you can see the color. I feel like it's the, oh my god, once again, I'll do a heavy swatch, although satin lipstick don't really need that, but, oops, awkward swatch, but oh, stunning. It looks very similar to Captive that I have, but I feel like it's a little bit darker, but if I do one swipe, yeah, one swipe is pretty much the same thing. So Satin Finishes, as you can see, the pigmentation is there. I love Satin Finishes. I feel like they're the happy medium between like pigment, lasting power, finish. They're the best in between. So if you're not sure and you don't want something that is too drying like matte finishes, Satin Finishes are what you want. It's gorgeous. I've actually been wearing Captive a lot just because it's the perfect like fall everyday-ish color. I feel like the other one is probably a finish that has less pigmentation. Could be wrong, but I feel like this one is a little bit darker too, but If you're looking for an everyday or even just an easy wearable, like a little bit bolder fall color, Amoris is for you. Last but not least, that one is very scary to look at, but it was one of the ones that was the most recommended to me when I did the MAC lip swatch video. I'll link it down below so you can just see the colors that I have, although I did get here and there some more. But I got the color Cyber, which it looks very scary. It's like almost a black purple, but I do love bold lips, which if you're not new to my channel, you're probably aware of that. Oh, that's just one little swipe so you can see. You can see the purple in there. I'm sure it was the Satin Finish too. Should mention that. But if I build it up, again, I feel like on camera it looks a little bit more black than it is. It's a little bit more purple. I don't know how it's gonna look on my lips yet, but I'm feeling this lipstick. Ooh, I got a little sample of mascara. This is the False Lashes Extreme Black. I can actually do I can include that in a future, seriously guys, this is how I act in real life. Like, on a daily basis, I feel like I always like forget words and I'm like, I look crazy. And on camera, I have to edit that and I'm like, what are you doing? So, I will be including this in a future like mascara review. I will be testing it out and show you what it looks like, if it's worth the money or not. It's been already 25 minutes of me filming. I told you it was a big haul. Last but not least, I got a few things from Makeup Geek. They came out recently with some duochrome eyeshadows and pigments, and like I said, I've been loving duochrome actually. I've been obsessed with them. But some of my favorite colors are Mai Tai. I love the color Steampunk, Secret Garden, Phantom, and Blacklight. Like, they're just stunning colors, and I even love the packaging. Like, I didn't even put them yet in a palette just because I think they look pretty. I also got some of their duochrome pigments, like I said, like Mood Ring, Hologram, Chameleon, Wildfire, Prism, and the color Sugar Rush. I love duochrome eyeshadows. They're so pretty. That's how they come. Actually, I've had a little bit of an issue with some of them. I don't know what happened, but they look like they're broken, but they're not. Like, nothing is coming out of it. Oops. Camera, you and me right now, we're gonna have a talk because you're not doing your job. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, like, they're cracked. I don't know if I should just contact them. Anyway, nothing is coming out of it, so it's not too bad, but this is one of my favorite. The Sugar Rush, it's just like a white, but there's like a bluish duochrome to it. I've been enjoying these a lot. So that's it guys, this was a really long haul, so I hope you survived this. So let me know if there's anything in here that you want to see a review on, because I know for sure I'm going to do like the Illamasqua foundation, Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and the lip swatch video for the MAC lipstick, so keep an eye out for that, they're coming soon. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss any future videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!